Hello, you gorgeous human beings. It is me, Susie Ashworth, Sunday Times best-selling author of the book Infinite Receiving, and it is New Year's Eve. So it's very late, and I wanted to come on to close out the year with the start of this journey on YouTube. You may have already spotted I have not said this is day 29 of 75 Hard, because it is not. I feel sad about the fact that yesterday I did not complete my 75 Hard in any way, shape or form. Actually, that's not true. I did walk. Yesterday I did a mushroom ceremony, and even though I'm sad to say that it's not day 29 that I'm coming on for, I am really grateful to have had yesterday's experience. So before I share just a little bit about that, what I will say is that I had really grand intentions. I got up, I walked, I didn't have breakfast actually because I was fasting, but I thought, well, I'll be finished by 10 and for sure I will be able to do like a second lot of exercising, and I will probably drink enough water throughout the ceremony to kind of tick that off the box. I'd read my pages, so I kind of felt like I would probably have things under control. No. By the time I got home, it was 11:30 and I was fit for nothing other than sleep. So yes, unfortunately, we did not complete. And I thought about something that I'd heard on The Diary of a CEO, the last conversation between Stephen Bartlett and Chris Williamson, which was all about goal setting and realistic goals, and how Stephen Bartlett had shared how he had had a goal, maybe not last year, but the year before, to go to the gym every single day, and how that was a ridiculous goal because if he did one day where he didn't hit it, then that was absolute failure. And so he switched it the following year to being consistent at the gym, which really worked for him. And Chris said something that really resonated, that as long as you don't miss 2 days in a row, like, you're good. And I really thought about whether I just got straight back on the horse today and just chalked yesterday up as my one day. And the truth is, as much as I debated it, tomorrow is not only a new day, it is the 1st of January. And so I'm all in. We start again tomorrow. I'm gonna maybe tweak my tasks. So I think we will probably call it 75 medium as opposed to 75 hard for the purist wanting to keep it honest. But my day one starts on the 1st of January. As I say that, I'm like, no! How many day ones have we had since the 20th of October? A lot. And here we are, I'm in it. So it's all good. I give myself grace. I feel good about starting the new year with a focus, and it feels good actually coming in and sharing with you on video as well. So that is where we are in terms of the challenge, and I want to just share a little bit with you about the ceremony I did yesterday. So it was just so profound. I went into it feeling a little nervous because so much has happened this year, and I feel like I have been holding so much with the grief following the passing of my niece, like having to parent hard with my teenagers, feeling like in so many places I am doing really well, and there's just been such incredible growth and expansion this year. You know, I started off the year talking about how this was going to be our rocket ship year, and my goodness, there has been so much expansion. There have been so many firsts. There has been so much revision and tweaking and mastering and capturing things that I've never been quite able to do before. Things that have been just out of my grasp, I've managed to hold in my hand. And in so many ways, it has been so exquisite, but the duality has been real. And I've felt my most human, maybe, this year than I have felt in many years. Because combine that with being in the perimenopause and just the change of energy that I have contended with this year, it's just been a lot. So I went into ceremony feeling nervous, a little bit nervous, but also really desiring to go deep, knowing that as I go into every year, I want and I'm ready for a whole new level of expansion. And I know that when you journey with mushrooms, you'll be shown exactly what you need to see in order to unlock the next level. And it's what you do with it. And I feel very, very blessed now to have partnered with plant medicine a number of times. And my understanding, I think, in my humble opinion, my understanding of how to really work with these tools feels like it's growing and growing and growing. It was interesting at the end of the ceremony, lots of people were like, yes, I want to go to the next one, tell me when the next one is. And I'm like, I'm good. I'm good for a while. There's a lot of lessons that need to be implemented here, and I'm excited to implement them. There was a lot of grief that came up. There was lots of tears. There was also lots of support in the room. I felt really, really deeply supported. And energetically, there was such a huge expansion. At the end of the ceremony, I just looked at the guy who was holding space for us and I was like, what just happened? Like, that was huge. That was huge in so many ways. And I know that I'm not really saying a lot. I'm using a lot of words to not really say so much, but sometimes like words are not enough. So I think what I want to share is that I feel like it was a really beautiful way for me to end the year. I was supposed to go out this evening and I just thought to myself, I don't want to be surrounded by lots of people who are very drunk, and I don't want to be in that energy. I want to stay in this energy. It's been a really calm day. I had a cacao for breakfast. I went for a walk along the beach, did a really beautiful walking meditation, and yeah, I'm ready to say goodbye to 2025. And I'm ready to welcome in 2026. I will be going live tomorrow at midday. Midday tomorrow, I will be doing my first YouTube live, and I will be talking about the trends that I am anticipating in the coaching industry in 2026. And I'm looking forward to being seen so much more next year. There's so many things. But I'm looking forward to being seen. I'm looking forward to helping my clients and my students be seen. I am looking forward to really owning my space in a way that I haven't done before. And what I feel as I say all of this is just super calm. And that feels just as exciting as like the hypey champagne energy that I often feel at this time of year. But this time it feels grounded. I'm like, we have strategy, and a lot of the guesswork feels like it is being removed. And so much of that is because of the work that we as a team, as a company, have done this year. So my goal is to be in peak condition, which means 75 medium we're on. And I look forward to taking you along the journey with me. So thank you for being here at the beginning of this YouTube journey. And I should say, actually, I want to share with you my YouTube goal. My YouTube goal is that by the end of 2026, we have 5,000 subscribers on this channel. So let that be noted. And yeah, I'm excited to walk along this path with you. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't liked, subscribed already, then do so. Wish me a happy new year in the comments, and I will see you tomorrow. Take it easy, and please remember that faith plus action equals miracles.